but I don't want to do the cliff right now. I'll do it later. We're just going to throw together our usual little squad. And we're just going to play a set of Open Great League and maybe shake off the funk a little bit. I don't love this team given the current nature of Open Great League, but I think ultimately let's just see. I have lots of reps with it, so maybe I can play myself out of some holes. But we will see. What do we got? Azumarill, sure. Pretty good lead for us. Pretty good lead for us. Yeah, that's bad for our opponent. Boom, boom, boom. I do not believe there is any scenario where this Charge-a-Bug will kill us before we get 100 energy and they're dead, so we're just gonna do it. Nice, Kevin. Look, I am really glad that that my streams are offering at least some amount of value to folks who are hanging out. I like doing that. I like trying to make the game a little bit better and easier for everybody. These are things I enjoy, and like I said, one of the reasons, really the only reason I still play every day basically is because I like streaming and I like being here with you. I like being here with you. We're gonna double Moonblast because I think it's the best use of our resources here. They are probably looking at essentially trying to full farm us because we're not gonna kill them, right? We're not gonna kill them. I don't even know if we can threaten to kill them. I'm really okay. They actually threw. That's even better. They either lost count of our moves or just did not know, or they just stacked 2 ice beams. Right? They stacked 2 ice beams. But knowing that they can come into like the Venusaur matchup here and ice beam me is nice value for them. I'm not shielding it. We don't have to shield an ice beam out of a XL Azu, so right? We're pretty comfortably okay. This is not great, however. This is gonna give us some problems back here. Because this is gonna be a bit faster than we are. And it's on powder snow, so it's gonna be dishing out super effective damage to Venusaur. Which isn't great. What we need to do is get this thing, frankly, we need to get this thing into range that it dies to a Frenzy Plant, which it's almost there. And we also need to get rid of the shield. Both of those things need to happen for us to have a chance to win this game. And we also, need to land a Frenzy Plant, which is a whole nother thing, because if they actually do farm us, they might just have 2 Ice Punches and we might just lose, so. I have it. I don't know who wins CMP. I'm guessing we do. We do. Okay, perfect. And then it's going to be a race with the Azu to see if they die to Vine Whips or they get an Ice Beam before we kill them. Woo! Yikes. Yikes. That got way closer than it needed to, given how devastating our lead and pivot were. The fact that they had a pretty reasonable core breaker back there made it pretty challenging for us to just guarantee an easy win, but luckily we managed our energy well enough that it didn't matter. But it was a little more interesting than I thought it was going to be after the first couple bits. It was a little more interesting than I thought it was going to be. It's also possible we should have been rock sliding the Azumarill. Not hitting a debuff kind of stunk. And we would have probably gotten 3 rock slides, which I think 3 rock slides is better than the... I'm pretty sure 3 rock slides is better than 2 Moonblasts. So... That said, they did throw to prevent the rock slide. So, like, it kind of worked out for us, I think. It kind of worked out for us. Dragonair. Dragonair is not really a sexy matchup, but if we catch a body slam, we might be able to turn this into something. Ugh. Well, good news, bad news. Obviously, we're pretty happy to put our Venusaur on this. The bad news, it's still bad. Best case scenario here, we survive whatever this is. And we actually get to Moonblast them. Which I don't think they're going to shield anyway. And I don't think kills them. So unfortunately, the math on this is not going to be devastating in the way that we want. But it's pretty damn close. Yeah, they have to throw their other move. So it's not worth it to shield here. But I kind of wish it was. It actually worked out pretty well. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Can we catch a second resisted or double resisted body slam? Can we do it twice? Are we a madman? Oh, baby, let's go. That was a little bit disrespectful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, opponent. It was a little disrespectful. I have no idea, but the fact that Dragonair threw 2 resisted body slams that we caught is just tilting as hell. Especially because I wasn't counting. I don't know when on the first one I assumed they were counting our Vine Whips and just swapped on that. The second one was pure nonsense. Oy, that's not good. That's not what we want to see. Terrible lead for us. Terrible lead for us. Yeah. Vibes-based catches only. So we've got a little bit of a conundrum here, right? This is not a great matchup. I definitely need to even out shields. Because our win condition against the Sand Slash is going to be sus, right? They're going to have to throw a dig here, I think, for this to work. Okay. Good play. What do we do? Nothing feels good here. I'll tell you that much. Nothing feels good here. Right? Because obviously this is not a good matchup. And we're definitely going to die to the next aerial ace. Oh, a good discipline on throwing there. So we'll get digged here. I think we're probably protecting the Carbink at this juncture, but I think the drill run that comes out of the Sand Slash will be worse than that dig. Or they have an Annihilate and we're just super dead. Several kinds of dead. All right. Yeah. Shadow Ball away. We're just not going to get through our opponent's remaining shield and team from where we're at, right? It's just not happening. They'll just stack a couple ice punches and beat us. Like, unfortunately, just a really tough team comp for us. And in an order that we couldn't handle it, right? Yeah, you got me. I'll just concede that. There's no reason for us to try and beat through that shield. So, c'est la vie. Good team from our opponent. Bad matchups for us. Good discipline on some things. Like catching, I guess catching a aerial ace there could have helped, but I still don't know that we're beating the Annihilate in the back. So, Cresselia. Okay. Question here is, do they have Future Sight? Which I'll probably learn by the fact that they're staying in the matchup, right? The fact that they're still here, to me, tells me that they are likely on Future Sight. Whether or not they bait a Future Sight or bait a grass move, I don't know. They probably need to bait to win the one shield. But, maybe not, though, right? 2 Future Sights is not that slow. Right? It's not like it's really slow. I'm just gonna let him. Ah, there we go. Love that. Love that. And then we catch the Future Sight, right? And then we catch the Future Sight, right? Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Ew. I take it back. I don't want to be here anymore. Let me off this ride. Let me off this ride. Let me off. I mean, we're just not doing anything here, right? A little bit of karma for all the catches. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You right. Oh, that was not disciplined on my part. So we have a ton of energy, obviously, and I would really prefer to not lose it. Like, I literally can't afford to lose this much energy, so. Oh, Poliwrath back here. Okay. Okay. What's our health situation, right? Good catch, opponent. Good catch. We obviously didn't have much of a choice there. Now here's the question. With the energy the Poliwrath has, can they kill me before I get to a Moonblast? Is 2 Scalds enough? It's a real question. Okay, that's an Icy Wind. Are they going for the other route? Are they going for the debuff me to hell and hope that Moonblast doesn't kill him? Because I don't think that's going to work. Oh? I don't think this is going to work. I mean, they survived, but was their other move? It doesn't matter what their other move is. Throw the other move. 2 Dynamic Punch, 2 Scald. Maybe that does it. Like, I'm not sure. I mean, we have a winning set, so that's nice. They needed 2 Scalds, but threw 2 Icy Winds. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Also, Scald has a debuff chance. Like, you might as well throw Scald. It's basically the same as Icy Wind. Scald and Icy Wind are basically the same move, except Scald does damage. That is a Wish Cash lead. That feels good. That's a problem. I think we have to switch here, and I think we have to go to Sableye and just make the best of it, but I don't mind chipping them. Because I think that, like, this will give us a chance of winning this with Sableye. But can I take a move here? I don't want to. I certainly don't want to. They might have been on Pup Icy Wind. Is that a thing, Dakota? I guess counter Pup is a thing, so counter Pup Icy Wind is probably a thing, right? mean, obviously, our ideal here has us maintaining switch advantage, which we're going to do, which is nice. And Wishcash isn't much of a farm Pokemon, right? It doesn't have a great farm down game plan. So, while they can just do this, they're really just leaning on whatever's in the back with 2 shields at this point, and I don't know what it is. It's just going to depend on what that Pokemon is. Let's run the clock just in case. We did switch late, so I don't want to be caught with Venusaur in a bad matchup. They could have Blizzard. They could be on Scald Blizzard. Okay, and what's your last Pokemon? Ah, Scrafty. Okay. I don't think it's gonna beat Carbink. However, I would like to get their health lower or, like, you know, a shield out of them or something here before going into the Carbink to just be like, yeah, you're gonna die. Because, like, obviously we're not losing this fight, but if they have a bunch of shields, we're just doing damage into each other, and I'm not sure I'll win that race against Pup long term. Like, it probably gets kind of interesting in a, like, 2 shield full health scenario here. Yeah, GG's. It seems like that would be a very interesting world to live in. All right, hey. It's our second 4-win set of the day. The problem is that those 4-win sets have been paired with an 0-5 and a 1-4. So we are not we're not doing so hot is what I would say.